This video is on surface area and nets. The surface area of a three-dimensional figure is the sum of the areas of all of its exterior faces. To find the surface area of a three-dimensional figure, find the area of each exterior face and then add them all together. A net is a two-dimensional pattern of a three-dimensional figure that can be folded to form a figure. In other words, a net is a flattened three-dimensional figure which can be turned into a solid by folding it. Let's take a look at a picture of one here. So here is the surface area of a cuboid, or I prefer to call it a rectangular prism. And so you can see that it has each face is a different color. And when it's opened up, suppose this were a box and you cut it open and flattened it out, this is the shape that you would get. So the two blue shapes are the same size, as are the two red and as are the two green. So to find the surface area, you're going to do 2 times the length times the width, which is going to be the green area, plus 2 times the length times the height, which is the blue area, and 2 times the width times the height, which is the red area. So let's take a look at a couple examples here. We need to find the surface area of each of these three-dimensional figures by finding the sum of the areas of each face. So this first one is a rectangular prism. And the way I like to do this is I like to break it down into what are all of its different parts here. So I'm going to talk first about the front and the back. So the front would be this rectangle right here, and the back, and there are 2 of those. And the area of that is going to be, it's a rectangle, so 5 times 7. So 2 times 5 times 7. Plus, so that's my front and back. Let's do my left and right sides, and there are 2 of those that are congruent to each other. So that's going to be 2 times 4 times 7. Plus, now I need to do my top and my bottom, and there are 2 of those, and that's going to be a 5 by 4 rectangle. So when I add those up, 2 times 35 plus 2 times 28 plus 2 times 20, I get 70 plus 56 plus 40, which is going to give me a total of 166 meters squared for the surface area of that rectangular prism. Now let's take a look at this triangular prism. Notice it has a triangle, actually an isosceles triangle on the front, and that's also in the back. It has a base on the bottom here, and then it actually has 2 sides, the 2 slanted sides, which are not the same as the base here. So the front and the back are going to be the same. So I'm going to do 2 times, and that's the area of a triangle, 1/2 times the base times the height, plus, next I think I'll do the bottom. The bottom rectangle is going to be 9 times 16. And then the 2 slanted sides, I have 2 of those, and those are rectangles that are 12 times 16. So this is going to give me 2 times 49.5 plus 9 times 16 is 144 plus 2 times 192, which altogether, added together, gives me a surface area of 627 meters squared. So in this video we took a look at surface area of three-dimensional figures, and basically what we're doing is finding the area of each of its exterior faces, which if you were to actually take it and unfold the shape, that would give you a net. And we're going to add up the areas of all of those faces to find the total surface area.